Hello. There's no sound. Uh-oh. Wait, is there really? I
Is
see it
there
go.
sound? Can anybody hear any sound? Now, okay. Okay, I don't know what happened there. All right, perfect. Should I we'll just do that again. Okay, pretend we didn't start. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another Monday VoxEdit Sandbox stream with me, Panda Pops, and Joe, aka Vision X,
Hi.
with his face here. And you can hear us, and nothing happened a few minutes before. Right. We finished last week. I showed you guys the final finish of the ramen stand. The ramen stand is done. We're on a new project now, and it was a project that wasn't even meant to really be a project. It started off as a fun little thing, but we are making a skeleton band. So we're gonna get diving right into this. We're finishing off this skeleton, and we will move on to what skeleton should we do after this? Should we do me as a skeleton or Joe as a skeleton? Let me know. And we're gonna do the gloves because I want his hands to look a little bit different, and doing skeleton hands isn't that easy. So this is my cheat to making it look like he has skeleton hands. And we need to color just the bottom of the arm the same color as what we do the hands, so we don't get any Z fighting, whatever you say, wherever you are. And we gotta do this one. But how is everyone? Are we all having a good Monday? It is Monday today. I know the day of the week.
It is Monday, yes. I'm doing pretty good. I got a coffee.
You're doing good. You got
really...
see, I've got tea. Well, not even much tea. I've got a sip of tea left. I need to savor it. I can't get up and go get myself another one.
Do you remember when we talked about how American drinks are just all sugar?
Yeah.
So I got another one of those for today. Because I was up late in the evening teaching my mother the play to earn economy. It was a really good
because you gotta teach your parents all about. I've been doing the same for my granddad for ages. He would not get into crypto. Now, albeit he's still not fully, he's dipped his toes into crypto. I can't convince him to buy Ethereum. It's just not happening. I will get there, but he has invested in like DAI and other sort of stable coins. So I'm getting there with him. I'm getting there.
You've got him banking his dollars for now, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it's one little bit at a time. Right, I did one shoe, and I cannot remember how I made this shoe. And should we add like a bit of... I think we need to add a bit of color to this, because it looks just a little too black. Like, it's too dark. We need something on there. There. I think that looks cool. Of like a stripe. Oh, hello. But awful day yesterday. So I had to go to work super earlier than usual, because we had to go to the beach. Yesterday, had to go drop my daughter off at my partner's parents for a holiday, and I didn't pay attention to how I made that shoe. It was torrential rain. I was getting ready. I'd been at work. I've been awake since about 5 a.m., gone to work, came back, showered, because let's be honest, cleaning a pub isn't, the most glamorous of jobs. And yeah, I got ready. I'm just counting how I've done this. I'm going to take a picture. No, this is what I did last time. screenshot it. There. This is what everybody told me to do before, and I didn't do it. Anyway, I was told, oh yeah, it's not going to rain until about 5 p.m. And I was like, great, I'll wear something nice. We'll probably have left by then because I had work again this morning. And was it nice weather? No. The 2-hour journey there, about an hour into it, realized I was not dressed for the weather at all, not a little bit. And I didn't even choose the right color for the shoe. I'm all over the place. And so we had to stop off at Sainsbury's. I don't know if you guys have a Sainsbury's.
We don't, but I've got a friend that
like
works at
Asda.
Sainsbury's in Wales.
Like an you guys have Asda, right? Like
we have
Asda
Walmart,
type.
which owns Asda.
Okay, yeah, it's like Walmart, but I don't think as big, and everything's not as bulk buy-y.
Yeah,
is how I imagine Walmart.
That's true. Well,
so I popped in there to buy a whole new outfit. I went to go buy. And we got there, sat in the caravan for enough time to have a bacon roll and a cup of tea. And then we drove another half hour to go to the seaside where there was torrential rain. Played in an arcade for about an hour, had fish and chips, and then drove 2 hours home. It was awful. It was so bad. I know it doesn't sound like an awful day, but it really was.
It sounds to me like it didn't meet expectations, right?
It 100% didn't meet expectations.
If you knew you were going to the beach to get rained on, maybe it wouldn't be so bad. You'd be like, all right, whatever, you know. But you went
it's the UK.
Nice. Yeah.
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 So yeah, I should have expected it, really.
Yeah. I know exactly what you mean. Like, we had 3 days so far in this summer that have been over, what would you say, like 38 Celsius.
Yeah,
every other day is just cold.
I mean, I can imagine 38 because 38 is too hot. That's like beyond UK heat. No, thank you. You keep that heat to yourself. This doesn't look right.
So what's everyone up to in the chat today? How are you guys doing? Have you done anything interesting this week? Anything different?
I hope I had a better day today. Kind of. I went to work. That wasn't great. But then I left work. That was pretty good. And I saw a hatched snake egg on my way home. I've really started noticing them. Ever since there was a snake in my house, and then we found a snake egg outside in the garden 2 days later, I've really started noticing snake eggs. They're everywhere. They are everywhere. If you live in the UK, in the country-ish side, I mean, I'm in a town, but we've got country areas. Look for snake eggs. White eggs, oval shape, snake eggs. I've never realized, like, I knew what snake eggs looked like, but it never occurred to me to, see an egg on the floor and think anything other than, bird egg.
Yeah. Which is interesting because most of the time bird eggs are off the ground, right? Like but you think about an egg and you're never like, it's a reptile for sure.
Yeah. Right. Oh, okay. This is a better way. 9. So it's 9 along. 5, 5. Okay. 5, 5, 9. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 1. Okay. Right. I've got it. Oh, wait. I haven't got it. What's the color of the actual? I'm out here. But yeah, Roy Goob, how are you doing? Yeah, having a snake in your house, it's not a normal thing. Right, so 5, 5, and if I make this 9, then we can sort this out real nicely. So we'll grab this and we'll do that, color that in. Okay, and I'm guessing this needs to then be, this just doesn't look right. Right, it was one away. And then that was one. That was two. Right. This looks right now. Oh, if I stop deleting things. And I believe these bits went like that. We do the color going round. No complaints. Well, that's good. Guys, going to enter the VoxEdit architecture contest. Are they actually doing Are they doing an architecture contest? I didn't know that.
You know, I'd have to double check. Nick is releasing new contests all the time, and manages most of that almost independently. Actually, he does a really good job of handling that and getting it set up for everyone.
I don't know whether I'm able to enter things for a contest that I'm making for my thing, for like my monthly
That's a
making
good question,
thing.
actually. I would want to ask about that because I think many of the artists that are already artists don't enter those contests. But I've seen some other folks who might be like an ambassador enter the contest before. So it'd be interesting to know,
Yeah.
and I could follow up on that.
Yeah, I mean, in the past, if I've entered, I've done, if I'm remembering rightly, it has to be somewhat altered. But that's usually when I've already posted something. Right, the bottom of his leg needs to be colored in. Do you know what? We're just going to raise his leg.
How's it going, Crypto Reaper, Pot Plucker, Mastakai? Welcome to the chat. See you guys. Masta asked, "Can you?" And I don't know if this necessarily means you. I think this might mean can one.
Me.
Can one make a hologram NFT display? And inside
Kind
the game
of.
maker, yes. Well, yeah. Go ahead. Actually, you probably have in terms of VoxEdit questions, you probably have the best answer for this.
Well, you were going to go up with something with Game Maker, but I was going to say, at least with VoxEdit, I think the best way to make something look holographic would be to do what I've kind of done to these shoes, which is use this little tool that makes it all shiny and bright. I think that's the best way to make something look holographic, would be to do that. And if you wanted it to sort of be maybe bouncing up and down or lifted off the ground when you put it into the animator, you would just raise it up and you do a little animation of it just bobbing up and down slightly. How are the ranged weapons development coming along? That's not my area. I feel like that's your area.
That's a little bit my area. The range weapon development is a feature that probably won't make it until 0.8. I think that's where it is on the internal track, with the goals for 0.7 update being, again, last I checked on this, because I don't develop it directly, but the last I checked, 0.7 is the reintroduction of presets into the game maker. So ranged weapons would be after presets, but presets were taken out to rebuild them so that they are more efficient and work a lot more smoothly. The previous version of presets essentially would cause a lot of extra memory usage needed, whereas when they are updated, it should be a lot more efficient and clean. So hopefully, ranged weapons are in there soon. In terms of interactability, that's a different kind of patch for the totally different team to have like player to player range weapon, but we definitely want those range weapons as a priority.
That's cool. Yeah, I would like ranged weapons.
Looks like we've got Tong Yang Chicken at the Sandbox Voxel Artist at Chicken Tong says, Happy Monday again, everybody. And they are posting with the hashtag TSB Live. They made this really cool looking group of
Ah,
surfboards.
oh, that's pretty. Oh, what one's your favorite? I know which one my favorite is. What one's yours?
Personally, I like the one with the anchor on it. But
Oh,
the waves on the
mine's
left
the
also.
bubble. Yeah,
Yeah, the
the
bubbles. Yeah,
ones
yeah,
with with the bubbles and the waves. Yeah,
yeah.
that's my favorite.
I like the color gradient
They're
on
all,
that.
they're all very cool, but I think
Yeah,
that's my
they look like they were inspired by regular old real surfboards, actually. So that's interesting.
they're, they're probably just sat on the beach going, oh yeah,
Yep.
let me just take a picture of that and I'll get making. I mean, that's how I get inspired by a lot of the stuff that I make. It's generally either a picture I've taken or, just I've seen something. I'm like, yes, I need to make that. It's a little bit like I've been non-stop seeing, crypto Kongs.
Yes.
I've been seeing like their picture of like the Kongs and then like the baby Kongs and then the incubator. I've been so influenced by that picture that I'm attempting to make my own Kong's incubator.
Nice.
I don't know how well it will turn out, but it's always fun to try.
So we had
Right. Hmm?
oh sorry, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I was just going to talk to myself for a second.
Oh well, we had an a recent announcement, and it's a little bit older now relative to how fast the crypto world moves, but with The Walking Dead being in the sandbox, right? And they had joined in. And I'm looking at your creations here. So how much do you think that these characters might be interplayed or used with, or possibly against, or what have you, that Walking Dead
Ah,
theme? Do you think they mesh pretty good?
maybe. I've not thought about it too much. I keep seeing it every time I go onto Sandbox and The Walking Dead pops up and I'm like, oh, creepy, awesome. Um I feel like these guys would be the ones rocking out to try and, destroy the zombies with their music. I think you can definitely
that's
pop these
that's a
guys up
very
there.
interesting
Yeah.
idea. Yeah, yeah. Brandon Newarya, I apologize. I obliterated your surname there. Uh,
At least I'm not
is
the
there a
only one.
land sale today? Not today. Sort of. You can currently purchase. There's a couple of premium lands that are available right now. So if you wanted to get a land that included a bundle of the one by one land NFT and the additional NFTs from some of the special events that we've had recently, there's a few of those still. So you can get those right now at sandbox.game and click on market. And then there's a little land button that you can click, and you can pick out which ones you like. And you'll be able to see the assets that it also includes. So not just the one land, but the additionals as well. And then you can see the price there. So you can pick those up now. If you're looking for just the one by one lands, or looking for maybe the next bundle of NFTs that may be available, we have some additional lands that will be unlocking for purchase on this coming Thursday at 1 p.m. UTC.
Oh, another one.
Yep. Yeah, there's some
More sales.
going around the Olivex brand, Cool Cats, Round 21, all that sort of area. The Wicked Craniums in the top left of the screen at sandbox.game. If you click on the map, you'll be able to see them. This is all the way in the top left corner. So it's kind of surrounding around the Binance purchase from a long ways ago. And then of course there's a lot of other great partners in this particular week. So cool to check out for sure. And there's going to be more, just again, 1x1 lands will be available, and then as well a bunch of premiums that you can get as you like that are right next to those partners. So, and there's more to come. There's more announcements to come. I've mentioned it before.
It's so exciting.
For you guys who are Roy Goob, it will be the same format as last time, one booking at a time, but we won't have any of the disconnect issues. We have double, triple, quadruple checked all of the systems as we go into this particular land sale, so you shouldn't have any issues whatsoever, except that it is a first come, first serve sale where only one booking can be made at a time.
All right, which one of these colors is your hair? That's your hair color. No, your hair's a bit darker than that. That's your hair color.
All right.
Got a bag of sand now. I need a plot of land. Yeah, crypto head. Yes,
Yep.
you do.
Yep.
Yep. Right. You're obviously going to be a skeleton. I think I'm going to give you a little bit more color for Jazz Wolf. I've not seen Jazz Wolf. You didn't get to see him finished. We still need to give him a guitar, but we'll do that near the end. We're going to make you, and then we'll make me, and then we'll make the drum set. Who's on drums? Oh, you put me on drums. And I think Andy Ritchie's ended up knocking Alex out of the picture for now, and he wants to be on keys. So we'll have to think of something else for Alex. And we're going to give you a cowbell around your neck, aren't we?
And a triangle, if possible.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I can 100% give you a triangle. I'm just wondering whether I do the cowbell as a separate model so I can make it dangle, like, yeah, Absolutely. It makes sense to make it. It's got
right
to.
Here, it's got to ding, ding. Yeah, you got to really get in. Oh, yeah. All right. Let's see here. Oh, I apologize. Go ahead.
No. It's once again, it's just me talking to myself about what I'm doing. I'm basically narrating.
It's good to do. That's good. I mean, I know you stream all the time on your own channels, all those Panda Pops channels. If you're not checking her out, you should do that over on D Live. I think it's Panda Pop 7, right? Over there.
No. No. Twitter is Panda Pop 7. D Live, right. I am Panda Pops.
Yeah, very good.
Then no one else. Only. No, yeah. Yeah, the one and only. YouTube, I'm just Panda Pops. And Twitch, I'm Panda Pops 90 because I'm a 90-year-old woman.
Oh, no.
Who ate my butterscotch?
Right? I actually have butterscotch in this room.
A sack skeleton. Oh, do you?
Yes. I could go grab Werther's original butterscotch right now. Yeah.
I do like Werther's.
You know what?
Gosh,
go grab
I
my
feel
old
like an old lady.
Candy dish. I'll be right back.
A chest piece that looks like a chain. Oh, well, I'll probably be doing the cowbell as like a separate. So what I can do, I'll just for anybody that obviously hasn't been for earlier ones, everything over here are all just models. What I will be doing is I will unlock this model so I can add. Right now you can't do anything. Oh my gosh, look, that is an old man candy dish.
Yes, I specifically went to an antique shop to get a crystal candy dish with a crystal lid, and it was like,
oh my gosh,
$10. It was a great price. All I had to do was clean it. And I have Werther's original. I have these little strawberry candies that are unique to old folks usually. Got some Jolly Ranchers in here, of course, and Hershey.
I don't know what they are.
You don't know what Jolly Ranchers are?
No, but Hershey's Kiss.
No. Jolly Ranchers are a hard candy that are just super flavorful, but not all that sugary. But these right here, this is the cream of the crop. For anybody who has been to the States, you probably know what this is, but you'd have to be over 50 to really know what this is. It's a root beer barrel.
Root beer is a little bit like Dandelion and burdock, isn't it?
I don't
Like
know
the
what that means.
taste. Dr. Pepper.
No.
Does it have
Well,
like a
kind of,
Dr.
I
Peppery
guess.
taste?
I guess, but
Yeah.
it's much less artificial. Instead of there being 23
Okay.
flavors, it's one. Uh, it would be like, what do you have over there? You have you don't have root beer. You have another one. It's not a.
Yeah,
It's not a.
dandelion and burdock.
No. I
Wait.
mean to cream. It's like a cream. You have a cream drink over there that
Wait,
I wish I
I
could
will
name it.
Google it. English, or shall I do British? British
Yeah.
version of root beer.
I mean yeah.
Bundaberg root.
Oh
That
yeah.
I've never heard of that. Why
Root
is
beer
root
was
beer
banned
banned
in
in?
the UK for a
Yeah,
time.
I've just seen that. Why is
Oh yeah.
root?
Yeah, the traditional UK equivalent is dandelion and burdock. I
I
apologize.
told you.
I'm
Amount
sorry.
of
I don't know
sodium
what you
Benjamin.
have. You're a third of the way around the
It's
world,
still
folks.
banned. It's still banned.
You know what?
Root beer.
It's
Yeah.
contraband, all right? It's contraband. You can have regular beer, but you can't have root beer, which is mostly just sugar. But it's delicious. I love hard candies. And ironically, I don't even eat them that much. I just keep them. And I think that it's actually better. Root beer is just wrong. Clankers, you have to leave.
Clankash, don't tell Joe, but I agree with you. 100%. But we don't tell him. It's just no, Alex, we're not free root beer. What? You had nothing. You had nothing. Nothing was said.
A&W is a US brand for sure. They're great, but so root beer is best with a scoop of vanilla ice cream in it.
Oh, Coke Float?
Yes, but not Coke.
Yeah.
You use root beer.
Yeah, Coke Float.
No Coke. Hello,
Coke
Never
Float,
FOMO.
yeah.
How you doing over there on youtube.com/nocokefloat?
Wait, what's wrong with? Oh,
it's
I was
fine,
like,
I'm
did
sure
somebody really say that?
Pineapple pizza and root beer should be banned. Now you're getting very controversial,
yes.
Kirsch.
Oh, pineapple.
I'm not a fan of pineapple pizza, but I can respect those who are.
I'm not going to say I like pineapple pizza. I don't like pineapple pizza. But what I will say is, if a pizza comes with pineapple, I will eat the pineapple. It just has to be picked off and eaten after the pizza as like a pudding.
Sure. Yeah.
Hashtag no Coke float. Oh, nobody's going to be coking your float in a minute.
You know what?
I don't know.
Hey, check out the live stream, Pops. Check it out, Panda. It's featured content on the stream now. Right at the bottom. Hashtag
Is
no
it?
Coke. I just like messing with you.
Rude.
So for you folks who watch live with us each and every week, just know now that I have amassed excessive power, and it's not good.
I was gonna say you've got the power.
Yeah.
I have no control anymore. I am at the will of whatever Joe fancies doing. If he wants to, make himself as big as the screen and make it Joseph's show,
I'll do it. I promise. I'll do it. Don't tempt me, It can happen. I'm gonna actually do it because it's funny, but then also I'm not gonna do it ever again.
It's the one and only time, guys.
Do.
I feel like you are not looking like a skeleton in this. You just look ill. Oh, we got to give you glasses, of course. Thanks for a close-up on your face.
Yep. No, you can really. It's. I love this software now. It's so nice. It's so nice. headphone. Yes. Oh, yeah. I like these headphones. You know, I've recently learned that I think I wear far too much. How do I put this in a smart English way? And I don't mean British English. I mean like any kind of English, something coherent. So I'm losing my hair a little because I wear headphones too much, turns out.
Oh,
I guess that's a thing. I didn't know. Like people who wear hats too often are more likely to lose hair. And like right the spot over where the headband goes, my hair's starting to thin. And
oh
my
gosh.
wife pointed it out like a couple of months ago. And I was like, yeah,
Oh,
whatever. It's not a big deal. I mean, look,
what an
it's
awful
fine.
thing to
It's fine.
point out.
It's fine. You know, let's, let it all out there. Let's be honest with each other. Don't hold anything back. We don't have to be harsh about it, but just be like, hey, this is happening to you. And I know that you literally can't see the back of your head, right? And Master Kai, I'm kind of on board with you, but also the last time that my hair was shaved so short, I looked like I was being repressed in the Second World War. It was not good. Uh, it was rough. So I'm considering any number of different possible options to counter this, because there are some medical procedures that can do that, but then there's a certain point where I know that I must give it up, I think. Because my granddad on my mom's side, and that's how like the genetics of that sort of thing works, was like mostly bald. And at some point he just went, screw it. But he was like 50. So maybe I'll put it off, try ear pods. That's a fair point. Maybe I should get some. But these sound so good. I don't want to do it.
Oh, Alex is so right. My life did flash before my eyes. 100%. When you said that, and I was just like, are you
Dun dun
joking?
dun.
Because this I used to never really wear headphones at all. And I have fine hair. It's not like I've got, thinning out hair. My hair is just really, really fine.
Yeah.
So unless I style it, it sits really low. And yeah, I'm just like, oh no. Am I just gonna lose everything? Like, am I gonna look like my dad?
No. I mean, it can happen in ladies, but it's much less likely to happen. So let's see. Ali asks over on YouTube. Hi Panda, great stream. Did you fix your computer problem?
Oh, yeah, I hope so. I hope. So for anybody who didn't know, my computer memory was pretty much 100% full. Like
Oh,
there was no room. Yeah. Like there was like a tiny sliver of and VoxEdit crashed twice. I lost like on an entire stream's worth of work because even though I'd been saving it, I'd saved it, but when I went back onto it, everything had just either it had corrupted or whatever. Ladies can always wear a wig and it be acceptable. I do wear wigs. I have a couple of wigs and I love wearing them. It is acceptable, but that's
true.
why
You
I
see
like
it a
keeping
lot
my hair short.
especially live streamers. You'll see that all the time. Where they're like, today I want like vibrant pink hair. Tomorrow I want rainbow hair. And sometimes you just want your regular old no wig blue hair.
Yeah. Yeah, that natural blue.
Yep.
Right, this isn't obviously you don't have this much no hair this side, but with your whole thinning thing, I think I'm gonna give you some
do it.
some
It'll be fine.
some thinning. Like just like
I don't know if it's that significant. Can you see it? Oh yeah, you totally can. Look at that.
oh my god, yeah.
Yeah.
I wasn't
That's real.
expecting it. Are you sure that's from the headphones?
I think so. It's like the only spot where the headphones go is like right over this exact place. If you go like further back, I don't know if it's there.
Think of all the anime characters Joe could be. I mean, if you got rid, you're losing your hair because you're becoming One Punch Man.
Oh my. I'm already dead. That's the real secret. That's the real secret. Noel says, oh, let me put Noel's question/comment on the screen. I can't yet. Thanks for the video. One question. Can I export my model from from my animation scene? I have the circle and now I won't work with that on the model scene. Thanks.
I'm so confused by this question. Okay, can I export my model from my animation scene? So you made a model and you want to know whether you can use that model in other animations? If that's what you're asking, yes. So I do it all the time. I reuse tons of wow. I mean, does that look like the
I
back
think
of your
that
head?
might be a bit much, but also whatever. Do it. I don't even care.
It's meant to be exaggerated. Like you're meant to be a skeleton. I mean, I'm sure Jazz Wolf doesn't. I'm sure Jazz Wolf doesn't look.
Definitely has only a very small amount of purple hair up there. Make it all go. You know what I mean?
But,
just like a couple of false strands, and for some reason still full beard. That's it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that would be brilliant. But yeah, I mean, so let's say this. I made all of these models all separate, but let's say I want to use this computer monitor in, in something else. I would just make a new animation and import that in from wherever you've saved it. If that's what you're asking. If it's not, then say I've not quite answered it and maybe help me out a little bit more. I've just realized we added extra thickness to this skeleton face.
Yeah, it's a bit square, isn't it? But it's all good.
Yeah.
That can be
well, no, because I'm going.
Style, right?
Well, I'm going to, when I unlock a bunch of these, I'm going to do a bottom part of the mouth. So he's going to have a bottom jaw and it's going to go up and down. Free your baldness. I was bald at 22. I can wear headphones 24/7 now.
24/7.
Oh
no, it's great. It's weird because I don't actually mentally I don't really care, but I've gotten so accustomed to having enough to have to do this that whenever I get a haircut, I'm always like, oh, there's no, but I only get a haircut like once every 6 months or so, and so yeah, it's interesting. It's interesting. Because I think maybe my wife's more attached to it than I am.
Attached to your hair?
Yeah, possibly. Because when I was like, I'll just show you. And she was like, no.
I mean, I kind of... So my partner used to have really long hair. And I mean, because he's a musician, was. I mean, he still is. He still plays guitar, but that's not his day job anymore. His hair used to go down to his bum, like right down, really long, kind of hippie hair, but gorgeous. It was so thick and he's got the best hair. Right. He wanted to have it cut. The whole time I'd known him, he always had hair, like long hair, never a blade 2 or whatever. Maybe she's stealing your hair during the night.
You see this comment? Oh, that's me. If you're stealing my hair, I swear to you. I'm just kidding. She's not watching. She's got to hear me far too much. You know what I mean?
But yeah, when he told me he wanted to have his hair cut, I was like, no. I was like 100% no. To the point where I said, "Why are you doing this to me?" Like, why? Why are you doing this to me?
Like, it's not a choice of his own. It's like he's doing this to punish you. Oh, that's great.
He did eventually get it cut, and it's fine now. I'm used to it. But yeah, for a long time I was like, you can't. It was like, how can you do this? Oh, but yeah, she's just there, like shaving that little top bit, going, he'll stop wearing those headphones if I keep on shaving it.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Just saying. I'm just saying, it's so much easier to have headphones versus speakers. I don't know. I'm one of those people who very much, if I have a chance, I don't want the other people who are in a call with me to be inconvenienced by, like, when they're like, "Why can I hear myself?" Or like, I
Oh,
can
yeah.
hear. So I have my whole PC setup is in my living room with or what would you call that? I don't know, the den or something. Um, anyway, the TV is over just behind my monitors, and so if somebody was watching television, or we don't really do that in 2021 here, but if the screen is on and volume is coming on, I don't want you, Panda, to have to hear it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I do the headset and like have all this hardware. I'm very particular. I'm a stupid super nerd.
Right. Does that kind of look like you've got skin coming, like you've still got some skin attached to your skull?
Oh, there's a bit. Yeah, it's kind of weird, but it's good. It's a weird good thing. That looks like brains.
Yeah.
Very good. Now we're getting there.
I don't know where I'm going with this. You definitely, I mean, yeah. No, I'm the same. Like, and also hearing myself, it's like if I ring my grandparents, my granddad's adamant it's my phone's issue, but it never happens with anyone else where I get feedback and I'm there talking and I can hear myself talking and then I can't speak a proper sentence. Like, it sounds like I'm having a stroke because I'm pausing to let myself stop talking.
Sure. I mean, it does get there, right? You have to be super. I've actually had it so that my microphone has been feedbacking to me for a long time. So it
Yeah.
takes a long time to get used to. But if it's fast enough, you almost don't notice.
Okay.
But in the case that, if you get a feedback loop where it has to come all the way to me in the US and then go all the way back to you, then it's almost like you can't even complete a thought, right? So the
Yeah.
question here that I have featured on the screen says, sorry for asking this, but where can I learn VoxEdit for beginners? And
Go to
there we go.
I was going to say, go to YouTube and type in Panda Pops Fox Edit, and you will find a bunch. Or type in, is Alex, or is it still
It's Kamisaze,
Kamasa's?
but
That's
those are a
it.
bit older tutorials for the VoxEdit software. So Alex has mentioned that he would like to redo them, but with all the work that he does creating new assets every single week, it's a struggle. So your videos, I think, are the best, most updated
Yeah.
videos on the internet.
I'm about I've just done a video talking about an outline of a next step tutorial I'm doing that is going to cover all the basics. Where the first video, which hopefully will be out at the end of this week, will be me talking about how to use the modeler section of VoxEdit, how to make a model, going through me with making the model. And then on the next one, it will be rigging it up into the animator, how to import everything within from the model side into the animator, and then we'll make an animation together. I don't know whether all that will be in one video. I don't want to make it too long. So that's either going to be 2 or 3 videos by that point. And then the final one will be basic editing of templates, like really, really basic stuff, like what we're kind of doing here, where we're taking a template and we're just playing about with it, making Joe into a zombie, I guess.
There we go. All right, Lizard
Now,
Kings
because you
also asks, if you don't mind me asking, what kind of PC specs would you need, or what a person needs, so that the laptop can handle VoxEdit comfortably and maybe not get so hot so quickly? Uh, so,
these are my
uh,
specs.
oh, those are a bit hard to see. One sec. Boop.
Uh,
We'll zoom in just a bit. There we go.
so I don't know what are the important ones, but Intel. I mean, this isn't even up to date.
Yeah,
So I think that one, the i5, hardware
that's pretty
maybe
reasonable.
no.
You could essentially the specs that are on the screen here would be like for an $800 laptop. If you were to do a laptop, if you were to do a desktop, then you could probably get this for 700, 750 right now. But it depends entirely on what
Oh,
the graphics processor is.
where do I find that?
You can type DXDIAG in your search bar.
I just did DX. Is that not enough?
No, it's got to be
Um, cancel find.
DXDIAG. Not
DX
down there. Not
DI.
down there. It's got to
Oh.
be in your proper search bar. It's a whole app.
Oh. DX DI
AG. Wait,
AG.
don't click the search for web things. Those are all search for web. Just type AG. DXDIAG. There you go. Click that. Say yes.
Yeah. Computer Pro, I promise.
Yep. Now click display one. And the tab at the top. I can't see that. That looks like
GTX 1080.
Sure. Yeah, I think you could probably get away with using a 1050, but you can't really buy those unless you buy them secondhand now. So that the 1060, 1660 would be a good option, certainly. And those are a few, if you can find them, I think they're a few $100 right now for one of those graphics cards.
I'm not too sure.
Again, super nerd, right? So, yeah, new they would be a lot cheaper, but used, yeah, there's quite a few right now. It's so hard to find a graphics card. That's the hard part. It's a lot easier to just buy a whole computer outright if you were going to do that. But otherwise,
I think we're done with that now, aren't we?
Is that your phone?
That's not me. It's not me. As far as I know. There we go. MacBook Air. Using VoxEdit. Oh yeah, I bet it does. When you can hear it like making a noise and everything. Phantom phone. The mystery of the phone. Right. Are we liking Joe's bald spots? I think he wanted more bald spots. I'm just gonna add some like skin. What skin? Wait, which skin bit do we like? Do we like this sort of sandy color or the more pinky color? You guys tell me. What do we like? I think I'm liking this pinky one. No, I don't want faster broadband. Thank you. I want faster broadband.
I do kind of always want that, but no, I apologize about that. That was my daughter's phone. I more recently got it for her, so I didn't recognize the ringtone because she has not owned a phone before.
Oh, first phone.
Yeah.
Right, I think you are looking pretty cool. You're not looking very. I mean, the brains kind of helps make you look a little bit more.
Yeah.
Well, they don't make you look like a skeleton.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need a little bit more. Yeah,
a little more of a zombie. I'm more of a zombie right now. How about this?
Yeah, we're definitely gonna.
That's an idea. Just get rid of the facial hair, and like try to maybe, if you're gonna do that jaw thing, just attach it to the jaw.
Do the same for you.
Yeah.
Oh, the beard to the jaw.
And then it can like hang awkwardly.
Okay, well we'll get rid of that bit then, and we'll recolor this.
Asks, how do you guys create this stuff? Well, if you would like to create with this software right now, you can go to sandbox.game and you can click on the create button on the left. It's totally free to download VoxEdit, which is a tool you see being used here. And you can start making things right now. You know what? You know what time it is? You know what time it is? It's time to do
It's
a giveaway,
Chico
folks.
time.
Time to do it. Time to
Yay!
do a giveaway. Yes, it is nearing the end of our stream already, and it feels like
What?
we just got started. Crazy.
We we did just get started. You lie. It's only been 10 minutes.
Well, all right. I guess we're gonna have to go for another forever. You can never leave. I don't know what time it is over there.
wait, no,
What time of
I
day?
need dinner.
Yeah, I was about to say
It's almost
8.
yeah, it's almost 8 o'clock. Usually I eat dinner
Hmm.
before during the stream, but needed to go food shopping and the food did not arrive here until 20 minutes before we started talking.
Fair enough. All right, let me get the chat loaded up, and then I will get the link in the chat. Okay, folks, so you can see the link here, and I'm going to pull it up on the screen just so you can see that there as well. So the link that you see on the screen, which you'll be able to click in your chat service, will allow you to be eligible to win a Wizzy the Blue NFT in this live stream. So only one user will win today, but we do these giveaways each and every week on these streams on Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. So feel free to join us each and every week if you do not win until the Wizzy the Blue NFT is completely gone. When it is gone, then we will have a new asset available for you, but these are a one-time only win. So if you have already won, he would not be eligible for more Wizzy the Blue NFTs, but may be eligible for the next asset.
Ooh. Do we know what the next asset is?
I mean, we kind of know. We kind of know, but we're going to keep those things under wraps until it's time to discuss it. I believe that it is going to be related to a Council of Wizzies theme, but we shall see.
Ooh.
Yes.
It's gonna be Wizzy the Pink. Go
Maybe.
Power Rangers!
Oh,
It's
that would
Mighty
be
Wizzy
awesome.
time!
That would be amazing. But also Bandai Namco / who owns that? I don't even know. Saban. Saban is the brand that owns that property.
I mean, we don't need to say Power Rangers. We can just say Mighty Wizzy time.
Sure.
Yeah, and I'm sure there's somebody musically talented within the chats that can make a Mighty Wizzy song that sounds somewhat similar but totally different and not copyrighted. I'm gonna keep the weird little beard effect at the side of your face here.
All right. All right.
But I'm also gonna make
This
it
is
just a little
very
patchy.
interesting already. This is already quite interesting. I like this.
I still think you still 100% look like a zombie, but we're going with it. Yeah, well, you're on the way. You're on the way to becoming a skeleton. I
Yeah, what
think
are
that's how we can
skeletons
get away
really
with it.
but just zombies plus time, you know?
Yes, exactly. Because, you know, if you become a zombie, but like, you know, when they pop out the ground out their coffins, there's going to be some that are fully.
Yeah.
Can I dislocate? Can you do dislocated jaw? Clankersh, I will be. I'm going to be doing separate draws and unlocking all the templates, and we'll add a jaw because the jaw is going to have the beard on it, and then they'll move up and down because we're making a band. We are 100% making a band right now of skeleton people.
So a question was asked in the chat here. What are your social handles?
Oh,
Excuse me. So I can follow your work. So I'm going to start first with this being an official The Sandbox stream. So you can follow at The Sandbox on Twitter, The Sandbox Game on Facebook, at The Sandbox Game, on Twitter, and loads of other channels, so many channels. You can scroll down just a little bit, and right under this stream, you'll be able to see them there. In terms of you, Panda Pops, we talked about this just a little bit
Me?
ago. What's your Twitter handle?
PandaPop7.
All right.
Or 07, is it?
I think it's just 7. If I...
Yeah, PandaPop7.
Yep, okay. And I'm at The Vision EX. If you would like to find all of us over there, you can check out the works as we go. I like to share a whole bunch of work from the community all the time. I know Panda does as well. And of course, the official channel is always sharing new information about the Sandbox and the VoxEdit software that you see here, and all sorts of other different things regularly, all week long, every week on that official space. I'm going to go ahead and close down the response form now. We've got 110 responses so far on the Wizzy the Blue giveaway. And with just 1 minute left to go, I'm going to generate that code. Oh my goodness, I've never seen that happen before. I clicked to generate, the numbers went 1. So who was number 1
Lucky
today?
number
who was
1.
The first person to submit? And I got to make sure they've never won before, because I recognize the name. But youtube.com. Danny Basting is our winner today. And I recognize that name.
GG's.
So welcome. Thank you for coming back each and every week and interacting in the chat, Danny. I appreciate you.
Thank you, Danny. Love a bit of death metal. Skeleton with headphones would look so cool. Well, apparently I'm going to be the drummer, so I think the drummer needs the headphones. So I will have the headphones. Because I'm just that cool. I think. But well done, GG's, and all of that fun stuff. Oh, where was he? Was he on YouTube? Who was the winner?
Oh, yeah. Right over on YouTube.
Yay.
And I'm going to put it up on the screen. Look at that. Ooh. I have fun. I'm just having fun with this new software. I got to tell you, I'm having a lot of fun with it. So much fun.
Right. I am trying to make your skeleton body. I mean, you need an outfit, really. But I don't know what outfit to give you. I mean, you like to wear Hawaiian shirts.
I've been wearing Hawaiian shirts because they were doing the Summer Jam. So I'm trying to stay
You
on
have
theme.
You have multiple Hawaiian shirts. I think it's safe to say you like them. So
I'm not gonna. I'm gonna be real with you. I actually kind of hate them, but my wife likes the shorter sleeve shirts. So I'm like, sure, okay, I'll wear that. I do tend to wear my preferred dress is actually like button-ups and blazers. But
okay,
I actually took all of my printed tees this year and threw them. Well, didn't throw them out, but I donated them.
What?
Regardless of everyone except for maybe I think I have 4 left, just in case it's super hot outside or something. But I was just like, I can't do this anymore. I'm out of here with all these. Nothing against them, but it was just there's something about it for me. I'll have a printed tee, and it almost makes me feel like I'm immediately getting older, or maybe the shirts are low quality very fast or something, because I'll see the printed tee and it'll be really cool design, right? And you put it through 3 washes and suddenly it gets those little crackles in the text or something.
Oh, I hate those.
One of those t-shirts specifically, though, I put it on right before I decided to get rid of all of them. And it was from the League of Legends World Championship that happened in Los Angeles, California. But that was 2013. And I looked at this shirt and I was like, this shirt is 8 years old. And it's one of the newer graphic tees that I had in the drawer. And I was like, that's it. We're out of here. We're done with this. I think the only one I didn't specifically donate was I had one from, I can't even remember. I think it was one of the first seasonal reward things from the game Destiny, and they allowed you to,
Okay.
if you were a super nerd, you could buy this shirt that had a crest on it, and they put your name on the arm and that sort of thing, or your username or
If you
whatever
were a
you want.
super nerd,
Like you
is
had to
that your
do every
superhero
quest.
power?
You had to do every quest in the game in order to be able to buy the shirt. And this was, of course, before the Sandbox time, so I had time.
Time.
Yeah.
All right. I just found Game Maker in my YouTube description. Yeah, I do some Game Maker stuff as well. My lives have Game Maker in them. I'm not very good at it. I'm learning. We learn together on the Game Maker. Right, that is your button up top. That's no, you can have, what color buttons are on Hawaiian shirts? Usually just black, right? You can have,
black or clear. Yeah.
oh, that's really irritating. You're gonna have bright yellow.
I like it.
Lol, I grinded for that t-shirt also. Oh, there you go. You're not alone.
Hey, there
You're
we
not
go.
the only mega nerd.
Where was that? Who said that? I'm sorry, I got different
Not
chats
animated.
up right now. Not animated. Yeah, you did.
Sandbox T would be great. Okay, on the back, this is the closest to the Sandbox blue. And, oh gosh, no, it clashes. We got to do darker.
Interesting thing about that particular t-shirt that I thought was disappointing, I think. After doing all that work to get the tee, you go on the website normally, and they were like, "Oh yeah, we'll give you redemption codes so you can do that." And after I redeemed the code, it was like, "All right, the t-shirt will be $40."
Oh,
like, what? Like, I mean, it's fine, whatever. Obviously, I bought the t-shirt, but a t-shirt does not cost that much, and I know because at the time I was running a mall, and one of my clients was a t-shirt making shop where the average t-shirt was costing like $6 to create, and so to charge $40 for it, I was like, oh, this is astronomical, but also I really want this t-shirt, so I'm gonna pay for it anyway.
Oh my gosh. Ah, this is irritating. I can't fit sand on it. Right, we're just gonna have to have a giant S. There we go. That's not centered. No, it's fine because we need to delete half of this arm. So that's okay. It's still not centered. Is it?
I'm not sure that you could make it centered if you wanted to. You'd have to make it just one voxel wider. Make it one voxel wider to the right. There you go.
It looks too fat. Does the Sandbox have any other little images on it? I keep forgetting.
Well, if you're gonna make the Sandbox S, then it has to curve along just that last, like the bottom left and top right. It needs to come up and go down, if that makes sense. Bottom left, come up one voxel so that the S spins upward and like I don't know.
Like that?
No, I mean to say like all the way at the end of each part of the line. When you draw an S, you always start. So it's going to have just a little one voxel down off the tip there. Yeah.
Yeah, so like one there.
No, it would be, it's aligned just one down from there. Click. And then up. That's closer to the S. It doesn't have that sort of, I think the thing that makes it look weird right now is that it almost looks like
an
either
8.
a G or a number 5 or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll have it like that.
There we go.
Yeah, we'll keep it like that. Right. Yeah, it does kind of look more like it's Super Joe. You're now Super Joe.
I mean, that's fair, You could, if you like, what I think might make it visually interesting is back on the S portion, like just slightly lighter blue. So it looks like it's stitched on to the, not the S itself, but around the edge of the S.
Ah, okay. Nope. Uh,
Oh, I
nope.
apologize. I mean lighter than the base blue.
Yeah, I thought so. That's only one color lighter.
Yeah, now it almost
Uh,
looks like it's popping up and out a little bit, like it's got some thickness to it.
yeah.
Be hard to see, but I think it's meant to be that way.
There. That makes me happy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
It's
bet Joe
kind
is
of
a
like,
nightmare to go shopping with. That's funny. No, really, I don't. I'm the kind of person
uh,
who will walk into a store already knowing what I want before I got there, and I'll walk over and just grab it and leave. So,
Wait, how do you shop like that? How do you not see something cool and go, yes, I need that today?
well, I have something that I I think is self control. Um, but I
What's
reserve my
that like?
impulse. Yeah, yeah. I reserve my impulse buying for video games. It turns out that
Ah,
if I
dear.
open the Steam store and I see something that's new, I'm usually like, "Oh, thank you."
Oh,
Like,
a nice treat.
yeah, one of my friends compiled a calendar for us this August, and it had 4 games that weren't even out that we both already owned. And it was like
What?
they'll release on this day and this day and this day,
Ah,
and this is
you've got them all set.
yep, it's that's where I make my impulse buying. That's where I make my mistakes.
See, I like to think that I'm fairly good, but I'm not.
Shoonator, you're
Like
right. I did
there's
miss the Saturday stream. uh Alex was committed to some family things, and I had some of my own come up. My daughter specifically was feeling ill, and in the age of COVID, it's all about doing the precautions and making sure that things are good. And so we were waiting on a response from the office that does the check for that. But it turns out to just be a regular cold, which seemed weird because it's been like a year and a half since anybody got sick, like at all. So when you didn't
oh.
see humans, it was really easy not to contract any regular colds.
Yeah, and kids are awful for picking colds up.
Yeah.
Right, I think that this is actually looking pretty cool. I like your t-shirt so far. We're just
Yeah.
going to go out a little bit. It's looking a little ripped. You're looking far too. You don't look like you match Jazz Wolf at all.
Too much. Too much rip.
He's
Ugh,
well,
too much
Jazz
smoke.
is like his Jazz, his Jazz. Let's just. He looks very more skeleton like
Yeah.
with his eyes and his cool shoes, and he looks very rocker.
Yeah.
And I mean, it makes sense though, because you are going to be playing the triangle and the
Exactly. There
cowbell,
you go.
and I
There
feel
you
like
go.
this goes.
Yes.
Um, I am super aware of the time as well.
Just get some
Uh,
like puts take it to the next level. Maybe as we get into next week, maybe we could just put some suspenders on my character. Just really make me like the extra
Perfect.
nerdy ding ding ding. Really
Do you
get
know
into
what
it.
I think would look really good as well? If we gave you half a leg.
That would be really cool. I don't know
Yeah.
how it would like. I mean, I
Um
guess it would animate fine if I'm not actually a playable character. That would be great because then you just
yeah,
kind of have to
because
like
you've got
shamble.
yeah, because you've got your zombie brain right here. So it
Yeah.
would make total sense that on this side that you would have half a leg and there would be blood dripping off of your half a leg.
Oh my goodness, it's so violent. I love it.
And while you're playing, wait. Oh, even better. While you're playing your triangle, one voxel's bits of red can drop from your leg as you're digging it.
Okay, hear me out. The thing that I use to play the triangle is the leg.
Oh,
Like it's still got a shoe on the end,
yeah.
you know?
Yes.
Yes. Do it. Do it.
Yes.
So good.
But will
So
it be
good.
you could have a box of legs next to you. You don't know which one your leg is.
That's kind of weird, but I'm here for it. All right, folks, we're coming up with a bunch of
Yeah.
crazy and weird and strange ideas here to close out the stream today. Panda Pops, why don't you give them the breakdown? What do we got going?
I've totally forgotten how to end this. Okay, so we've been making this cool dude. We're making a skeleton band on VoxEdit. You can go download that from sandbox.game.
You did it.
Yeah, I did it right. You can catch me and Joseph, the one with all the power now, on Mondays doing doing this cool he did it again. He did it a second time, second time.
Power.
Yeah, all of the power. On Mondays, 6 p.m. UTC GMT, convert that to whatever time it is for you guys. You can catch Joe and Alex on Wednesdays when they play your games and give you tips and feedback off of the games that you're making. And on Saturdays, they also do Game Maker thingy-mabobs, where they will show you new tools and tips and tricks and all that cool stuff. Follow the Sandbox on all the socials. Follow me on all my socials. Follow Joseph on all his socials. Just don't follow us in real life. And as always, have a good morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are in the world. Goodbye.
Bye.